All right, folks. CJ here. I think I've made a mistake, and it's probably like a $4,000 mistake. Let me explain. So, today I'm going to be talking about how I recently may have just purchased the wrong electric vehicle for me, and why the better option isn't always that much better. So, a few weeks ago, I did something that seemed really smart. I decided to upgrade from my Onewheel to this absolutely insane electric unicycle. Now, on paper, this thing is an absolute beast. It's basically like strapping a motorcycle between your legs. We're talking better range, more power, active suspension, and supposedly it's better for off roading. All right, so before I tell you why this was a mistake, let me back up for just a second. See, my journey with electric vehicles started with the Onewheel. At that time, we lived in the Mojave Desert, and I originally bought it just to explore my neighborhood. And honestly, it was perfect for that. Every day, like clockwork, I would jump on that thing and just start ripping down the wash. I rode down mountains, just found all kinds of cool places to ride. It was safe. I could land in the sand. Um, it was just, I never had really any issues with it, aside from range, I guess. But yeah, I could ride that thing till the battery just died, and then I'd just hike it home. It was great. I also used the Onewheel for commuting to work in Seattle, which was also a lot of fun. But then, life changed, and we decided to move back to Washington. And all of a sudden, one of my favorite daily routines just wasn't quite the same anymore. You see, there are fun places to ride around here, lots of dirt roads, but these roads just really aren't for cruising on a Onewheel. These roads are for logging trucks and dirt bikes and things like that. And then this happened. Error 21, charger connected, please unplug the ride. Now, it seems like the controller for the Onewheel just all the time thinks it's plugged into the power charger or whatever. And just like that, my Onewheel is now basically dead. So naturally, I did what any sane person would do. I went way overboard and bought this really crazy electric unicycle. Oh boy. And then it really hit me. I started to realize that, with the Onewheel, I could just hop on it and just go for a ride. Yeah, well, with the EUC, you basically have to get geared up like you're a Power Ranger. We're talking helmet, knee pads, elbow pads, wrist guards, gloves with the knuckle things, full-faced helmet, goggles. Just, it's crazy. And when I'm all geared up, it just feels like I'm about to go fight crime. But seriously, though, like all this gear, I have crashed a couple of times, and you do need all that gear. You're going super fast, and it's just a really dangerous thing to ride. And here's the thing. I'm 40 years old. We have 3 kids, and instead of thinking, wow, this is fun when I'm riding and just getting lost in riding, I'm just constantly thinking of falling over or falling down or whatever the case is. I just can't get past it. And here's another thing. I also thought this thing was going to be portable. So it's like 85 pounds, and it's nearly impossible getting this thing into like a vehicle. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. So after a few weeks of this, I really just had to be honest with myself. Okay, look, I'm not trying to say that the EUC is like terrible. It's actually a pretty amazing electric vehicle, and I know that people just go nuts over these things, so that's great. But sometimes the better option on paper or in your head just really isn't the best option. Sometimes you just need something that works for your lifestyle, something that you can just grab and go, and without feeling like you're gearing up for battle. So yeah, I am going to try to sell this thing. And that's okay, because the best ride, it's not the fastest or the most powerful. It's the thing that actually gets you out there more and enjoying yourself and riding more. But I think I may have found something that works really well for these all these dirt roads. So it's probably not what you're expecting, But stay tuned and thanks for watching.